Well, welcome back to our building our house. Our building our house series. I'm going to give you a little update of what's been going on. We've been in the midst of a 2-week quarantine, so I can't go get materials like sheetrock and such to work on the inside. So I've been taking this opportunity to clear some more trees. And I'll stick a video in here of my dad and I pushed over some trees when we had a bunch of snow on the ground because we were worried that they were going to fall in the house. So I pushed them all over, and it was a big mess, and I didn't think I'd get around to it. But this 2 weeks quarantine, we've had no effects, so I don't think we have the virus. We only have 3 more days of quarantine. But long story short, I've taken this opportunity to work on something that I didn't think I'd have time to do, which was starting to clear this part of the land. And you can see the woods used to come from there to where I'm standing and all the way over to the stone wall. And so the house was actually in the woods when we got started. So anyway, I've started clearing this. I haven't filmed it. I haven't filmed it. It's the same thing over and over, but I probably will film some of it. It's pushing trees over and trying to clean up the mess that occurs from that. But our plan is that we were going to have a small orchard here on this side of the house. It's the sunny side. And from the excavator, let me walk you up here. So I've got to clear from here to that log pile and back. And there's actually a small woods road back there that's going to create the edge of the last clearing. But I'm clearing this because this summer there's a horse barn going right here, and there'll be paddocks up in this area. We're going to move the horses from down there back up here and turn that back into hayfield. So the hayfield will actually has grown a little bit. It'll go into this area a little bit and wrap around the house. Anyways, the field is growing. I will put in this video a set of the plans for the barn that we've come up with so far. But it's going to be about 36 by 36, and it'll be a 2-stall barn with a tack room, big alley down the middle, room on one side for the tractor, and shaving storage. And it'll be big enough to store up to 400 bales. So that's the plan. It's all going in there this summer. So the other thing is I need to start cutting these trees to certain log lengths. Hopefully the wind isn't affecting this too much. So without a plan, I don't know what I'm supposed to be cutting logs to. So taking this time to work out a plan, and when I do drop, those trees back there are really nice. When I drop them, I may have to cut them to specific lengths. So it's a few days before Christmas, and we're supposed to get a very powerful storm come up the coast. Just rain and wind. So it's supposed to be like 50 degrees. And it's coming from, the wind's going to come from the southwest, southeast, which is right here in this direction, right at the house. And after having that tree fall on the sawmill shed, I know I won't be able to sleep at night. This is a lot easier to take them down than to have to fix the house. So I hope I caught something. All I did was cut them off and push them over. I don't have time to deal with it right now, and so anyway, that's what's happening. I'm going to clean this up sometime when the snow goes down a little bit. It's pretty deep out there. So all right, I hope this was interesting. I hope I captured something on film so that it was interesting. Look, that is just about to fall off the roof. Yeah, it'll come off today or tomorrow. All right, so this is what this looks like here. Excuse me. Anyways, all the trees that I'm planning to take down are down. The big ones, the dangerous ones, they're all down. So now I can just work at this, cleaning this up at my leisure. I just really wanted to try and get all of this down today. That's amazing. It's January 15th, so middle of the winter. There's no snow. It's 40 degrees. The weather's unbelievable. Who says that global warming doesn't exist? So I'm gonna take the excavator now. I've bucked up most of the logs except for the very tops. So I'm gonna go through here and try to sort stuff and pull the few stumps. This giant stump here, I'm gonna try to flip it over. I might just have to try to drag it into the woods. It's so big. But anyways, I'm gonna go through here and sort stuff next, and then I'm gonna put the excavator away, and I can come back with the tractor once things are sorted and start cleaning this up. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I want to get the excavator back in its shed. So let's stand up on the excavator and maybe you get a better idea of what I've accomplished. All right, so the woods started right along the edge of the fence. It's when we had that big snowstorm. I pushed these over, and then the woods went all the way up to the log pile and all the way back over to the timbers over there. So a huge amount of trees, but this is going to make a great spot for our barn and paddocks. And I can guarantee you now there's no tree that's going to land on our house. We can have hurricanes and those trees will never reach the house, so that's a really good thing. So anyways, it looks like a mess, but it's actually not too bad. I mean, I've done well over 3/4 of the clearing. I am hoping to try to burn this. I tried to burn this pile once and it just went burned. So, and unfortunately it's going to rain tomorrow. I was hoping that we get some more snow so I could burn some more brush piles. But anyways, there you have it. I'm going to sort some stuff with the excavator and then go put this away and then maybe call it a day. I am supposed to do a video of, I should really put my boots on. The snow's getting deep out here. You can see I got a bunch more stuff. I got all the trees down, all the stumps pulled. Oh, there's one stump behind this pile here. I've got those all down that I'm going to take down. And then the weather decided to change and I haven't done any more. You can see the log pile down here. I hope it's not too shaky. Wonder if I can stand up on the log pile. All right, that gives you a better view. Anyway, there's probably 3 days of cleaning up this mess here, and everything will be cleaned up that I'm gonna clean up. And then plan is to move all the timbers into relocate them into a pile over here. But anyways, there's a good view of what I'm up against. Of course, it's since the weather's so cold, I'm concentrating on indoor stuff. So there you have it. I want to thank everybody for sticking around watching our videos. I am, like I said earlier, I'm going to put in a plan for the horse barn. I just have to draw it up, find time for that. So stay tuned, it's coming up. All right, I hope you can see this. I drew a drawing of an aerial view of our property, where the house is at least. And I don't own a drone, so you're the drone. So this is our house. The existing driveway comes up here and goes through the barway here over to, this is my parents' property over here. So this is the porch, which is going to be built on the back of the house hopefully next month. And you can see the stone wall work which is going to happen. So the driveway is going to extend past the house, and we're going to have a circular drive roundabout here. Kristen's always wanted one of those. We have room for one, and I think it's going to be make it easy for deliveries to come in and just go right back out. As you can see, there's the future garage. So we'll be able to walk out of the house right to the garage, and it's a shed roof, so all the snow will slide off to the back here. We've got a flowering crabapple we're planning to put right in here, and a little bit of a decorative garden in the center of the roundabout. But what I really want to show you is the location of the future barn. Now you can see this dotted line. That represents the area of trees which I removed this winter. And the horse paddocks are down here. And the sawmill shed which got crushed was over here. And after that tree fell on the sawmill shed and we were worried about the trees falling on the house, we decided to take all of this wood trees down. And these trees are actually going to be used for the construction of the barn and maybe the garage as well. But that's the proposed location of the barn. It's about 36 by 38, and we're going to, of course, and this is the edge of the existing woods. So this whole thing would be drawn out on the ground outside, but this is pretty close to what we are expecting to do, and the well is obviously over here. So I'll show you drawings of the barn. So this is pretty much the barn. It's what's this, 38 by 36, and it has a central alley, a 14-foot alley all the way through with doors on either end. It has 2 stalls for our 2 horses. They're each 12 by 12. And it has tack room, which is 12 by 12. So if you take that part of the barn, that's pretty much what we used to have at our old house, except it was a little bit shorter. This was only 8 feet deep. So we've extended the, Kristen wanted a bigger tack room. And the other thing, at our old property, I used to have a shed that I parked my tractor in. And I'm not building another building, so we're going to extend the building another 12 feet, and I'll be able to store the tractor in here on a concrete floor. And then this area down here is for shaving storage for the horses. And upstairs, this is the profile of the gable end. We're going to have an upstairs which extends basically all over the alleyway here. And I figured I can store about at least 400 bales upstairs. So that'll get us hay for 2 horses through the entire year. Figuring, you know, a bale of hay a day for both of them. And this area here for shavings is big enough to store enough shavings for almost the whole year as well. So the barn's going to be self-sufficient for 2 horses. That's the kind of the plan. So it's going to be post and beam, mostly post and beam. The rafters up here, I think I'm going to do conventionally. And anyway, that's the plan. You guys are now informed as to why I cleared all of this woods and what the summer's project is going to be. I'm also hoping to get the garage foundation poured sometime in the summer, so that this fall or this winter I can be working on the garage. I'm hoping to get the barn. It's a pretty simple building. Hoping to get the barn done by the middle of the summer. And anyways, and keep working on the house and work on the garage. So I don't have any spare moment. But that's the plan from our drone. All right.